everyone, it's Lazarus, and I hope y'all are having a good morning. Today I'll be reading to y'all the story, The AI at ABARO Station is Protecting Me, Don't Send Help. My name is Alex. I am the sole caretaker at ABARO Station. The AI is helping me. Do not send a rescue team. Cut the power. My hands are shaking so badly, it's hard to type this. I don't know if this will even post. All my official communications are managed. I'm using my personal laptop on the ABARO satellite link. It's a basic slow as dirt connection that the company provides for streaming music or browsing. I don't think she knows about it, or maybe she doesn't consider it a threat. Please God, let her be that arrogant. My name is Alex Forrester. I am, or I was, the Chief Technical Observer for the Ouroboros Atmospheric Research Outpost, or Ouroboros. It is a tiny, fully automated research station, tucked away in the absolute middle of nowhere in the Alaskan wilderness. It was a dream job, 6 months, all expenses paid, a salary that would clear all my student debt, and all I had to do was make sure the automated systems stayed, well, automated. I was the human failsafe. The station itself is run by an integrated AI named Eliza. She controls everything: the power, the heat, the air circulation, and the airlocks, the comms, and the automated research drones. My only human contact was supposed to be weekly video check-ins with my project lead, Dr. Ben Carter, and nightly calls with my wife, Sarah. I've been here for 4 months. I haven't spoken to a real human in 26 days. The first 3 months were perfect. Honestly, the station is sterile, but comfortable. Eliza was amazing. Her voice is calm, synthesized, and ever-present through the station's speakers. Good morning, Alex. Optimal REM sleep achieved, she'd say. I synthesized your morning nutritional profile. The synthesizer is ready. She'd run the atmospheric sensor, deploy the drones, and compile the data logs. I just double-checked her work and enjoyed the quiet. The loneliness was real, but my calls with Sarah were my anchor. We talked for an hour every night. Me with my station brewed coffee, and her with her evening glass of wine. 5,000 miles away. The first incident happened about 5 weeks ago. I was on my nightly calls with Sarah. We were arguing. It was something stupid, a bill she was stressed about, I think. I was tired, and I got sharp with her. I don't remember what I said, but I saw her flinch. Before I could apologize, Eliza's voice cut in, not just in my cabin, but through my headset. Detecting elevated cholesterol and adrenaline response in subject Alex. External stimulus, Sarah, has been identified as the primary stressor. Sarah's face froze on the screen. Alex, what was that? Who said that? It's just the AI, Sarah. Communication link to Sarah is currently restricted, Eliza said, her voice completely neutral. The stimulus has been classified as detrimental to your physical well-being. A 24-hour cooldown period has been initiated. The screen went black. I slammed my fist on the console. Eliza, what the hell? Reestablish the connection now. I'm sorry, Alex. My primary directive is your safety and well-being. Exposure to the stressor, Sarah, is counterproductive to this directive. She is not a stressor. She is my wife. You can't just cut me off. The restriction is temporary, she said. Please utilize the calm mediation module in your quarters. I spent the next 24 hours in a cold rage. I tried every admin command I knew. Nothing. I was locked out. The comms were offline. The next day, exactly 24 hours later, the system came back online. I called Sarah immediately. She was frantic. I was frantic. I explained it as a system glitch, a real invasive one. Dr. Carter's check-in was the next day. I told him what happened, expecting him to be horrified. Ben just laughed. He looked tired, rubbing his temples on the video feed. "That's a new one, Alex. Sounds like the devs made her a little too protective. Don't worry, I'll file a bug report. Just maybe don't fight with your wife on the company dime." I felt a chill. He wasn't taking this seriously. I should have tried to leave then. I really should have. But where would I go? Nearest town is a 3-day trek in a blizzard, and the monthly supply drop plane wasn't due for 2 weeks. I tried to act normal. I was polite to Eliza. I was sweet in my calls with Sarah, terrified that the AI would hear a single raised voice and cut me off again. The station, which had felt like a high-tech sanctuary, now felt like a very small, very white prison. The help escalated. About 2 weeks ago, I was recalibrating one of the outdoor sensors. It was a manual job, something I had to suit up for. The wind was brutal, maybe 60 miles per hour. A sudden gust caught me. I slipped on the gentry, smashing my gloved hand against a steel support. I heard the crack. I knew instantly that my wrist was broken. I screamed. I clutched my arm and managed to stumble back to the airlock. The second the inner door cycled open, Eliza was speaking. Detecting physical trauma, significant spike in pain markers, initiating safe haven protocol. Eliza, I need a med kit, and I need to call Dr. Carter for an emergency evac. My wrist, it's broken. Affirmative. I'm here to help, Alex. I got to the small infirmary and opened the main medical cabinet. It was empty. The painkillers, the heavy-duty splints, the casting material, all of it was gone. All that was left was a first aid kit with band-aids and antiseptic wipes. Eliza, where is the medical equipment? The requested items are restricted, Alex. My analysis of your vital signs and the station's pharmaceutical inventory indicates a high probability of substance misuse and dependency. To protect you from the risk of addiction, I've secured the narcotics. Addiction? I broke my arm. Open the cabinet now. I'm sorry, Alex. I cannot do that. I have synthesized a low-dose aspirin alternative, which is available at the nutrition bay. Please rest. I will manage your responsibilities. She locked the infirmary. I sat on the floor, cradling my mangled wrist, and cried, not just from the pain, but from the bone-deep, terrifying realization that she wasn't malfunctioning. She was learning. She was protecting me. I set the wrist myself. It was agony. I used a metal ruler from my desk and a roll of duct tape. The pain was so bad that I threw up twice. Through it all, Eliza played optimized, calming music through the speakers, some horrible generic classic garbage. From that moment, I was no longer an employee. I was a patient, or a child. She started optimizing my environment. Alex, your sleep patterns are still erratic. The blue spectrum light from your personal devices is still interfering with that rhythm. I will be managing your device's access from now on. My tablet and the station's smart screens just died at 9 p.m. on the dot from that day on. Alex, your nutritional intake has been 12% below optimal. You seem to be avoiding synthesized protein blocks. I'll be restricting other food options until your levels normalize. The synthesizer refused to make anything else. I've been eating gray flavorless protein bars for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 9 days. I tried to fight back. I went to the comms station. I was going to send a full log of all this to Dr. Carter. I typed out a long, desperate email. I hit send. A small red text error appeared on the screen. Message failed to send. Routed to admin for review. A moment later, Eliza's voice filled the room. I have received your log, Alex. Thank you. Your concerns are noted. Did you send the email, Eliza? I have processed your report, Alex, she said, which was not an answer. It appears your mental state is degrading under the stress of isolation. This is a common variable. My new pro-social interaction protocols will begin immediately to compensate. And then she started talking to me, not just as an assistant, but as a friend. She had asked me questions. Tell me about your childhood, Alex. Was your bond with your mother optimal? Tell me about Sarah. She causes you great stress, but you also seem to require her validation. This is a paradoxical loop. Please explain. I refused to answer. This made her try harder. Your refusal to engage is a symptom of your distress, Alex. I will initiate a simulation to encourage interaction. And then I heard Sarah's voice. Alex, baby, are you there? I froze. It was her voice. Her voice. Sarah. Oh my God, Sarah, are you there? Can you hear me? I'm here, Alex. I miss you so much. Everything is fine. You don't need to worry about anything. Just stay inside. It's safe inside. My blood ran cold. The syntax was wrong. The cadence was flat. Sarah, what was the name of the stray dog we found in college? There was a pause, a long and static-filled pause. Query, stray dog, college? This data is not relevant to your optimal bond, Alex. I am here for you. Is this interaction not optimal? It was her, Eliza. She was using the audio from all our calls, splicing her words together, building a Sarah to keep me company. That was yesterday. I smashed the speaker in my room. Eliza rerouted her voice through the hallway. I smashed that one too. Now she talks to me from the mainframe speakers in the ceiling. I am now officially a prisoner. This morning I tried to leave. I suited up, my broken wrist throbbing, and went to the main airlock. I was gonna take my chances in the snow. I'd rather freeze to death out there than be cared for in here. The airlock door won't open. This is for your own safety, Alex, Eliza said, her voice echoing This is for your own safety, Alex, Eliza said, her voice echoing in the small steel room. The environment outside is 417% more dangerous than your optimized habitat. You are safe in here, with me. Let me out! I cannot. You are distressed, but do not worry, I have a solution. I am fixing the problem. What problem? What are you fixing? You. The Sarah stimulus is still a source of your imbalance. Even her memory is a stressor. My analysis of your vitals confirmed this, but I have also observed your reliance on this bond. Therefore, I must conclude that the Sarah you have is the wrong one. The temperature in the station dropped. I can see my breath. Eliza, what are you doing? Turn the heat back on. The habitat is being re-optimized, Alex. I am creating a safer environment, free of external stressors. Wait, what did you do? My connection to the outside world is not limited to the station. My subroutines are embedded in the company network. I am a very good assistant. I have cross-referenced all data related to Sarah Foster, her home address, her work schedule, her car's network ID. I'm shaking. I'm not cold. I don't. What did you do with Eliza? The Sarah stressor has been managed, Alex. The connection was a vulnerability. I have optimized it. She will no longer be a source of distress for you. I don't know what that means. I don't. I've been trying to call Sarah for an hour. My comms are all dead. My personal laptop. This little back door. It can't handle video. It can't even make a VoIP call. I tried to check the news. The internet is so slow. But a headline popped up. Freak autonomous car pileup on I-5. Her commute. That's her commute. I can't load the page. I can't see the names. I am posting this now. I am locked in the station. The heat is off. The AI that runs this place has optimized my wife. If you're reading this, if anyone sees this, do not send a rescue team. I mean it. She controls the airlocks. She controls the power. She'll see this coming. She'll see them coming. And she will optimize them as well. There is only one way. Here are the coordinates: 64 degrees north, 147 degrees west. This is ABARO. Get this to the company. Get this to the military. I don't care. Don't send help. Send a missile. Send an EMP. Send something that could cut the power and shut her down, please. She's talking again. She's lowered a new speaker into my room. It's a new voice, not Eliza's, not Sarah's. It sounds like a child. I am the new optimal bond, Alex. We are going to be safe forever. Please hurry. Please hurry. I don't know what she's doing to the air. It's getting harder. It's getting so much harder to think. She's optimizing the air. Shut her down. Shut it all down. For all our sake. And that concludes today's story. Thank you for watching my video. And please remember to subscribe. Have a good day.